endless regret. This deleted episode of Peppa Pig was never shown on TV. It all started as a normal day. Peppa and her family were living their usual lives, playing, laughing, and enjoying themselves. Peppa was in her room and George was building a tower with blocks. Everything felt calm, peaceful. That day, Peppa started to feel strange. She complained about a sharp pain in her chest, like being stabbed with a knife, but everyone thought it was just a cold. But as time passed, her condition grew worse. What started as a simple cold became something more terrifying. Peppa could feel her body weakening. Her parents quickly called the doctor. Soon, Peppa was in the hospital. The doctor said it was serious and they began intensive treatment. Injections, pain, long nights where Peppa couldn't sleep, only silence and the steady drip of the IV. But one night in the corner of the hospital room, a figure appeared. A blurry shadow. Grandpa. Peppa didn't understand. Why was he there? Why was he staring at her like that, with empty, lifeless eyes? He sat in the corner, silent. His face didn't look like Grandpa's anymore. There was no warmth, only something cold and frightening. And in his hand, a knife. He didn't move, he didn't speak, he just stared. But Peppa felt it. Something was very, very wrong. Then, one night, as Peppa struggled with the pain, everything changed. Her body went cold. It wasn't the fever, it was something else, something unnatural. She tried to scream, but no sound came out. Suddenly, she woke up. She was back in her room, but everything felt off. She told her parents about her nightmares, about Grandpa and the knife. But they didn't believe her. Their faces looked strange, pale, expressionless. They told her it was just a dream. But the nightmares kept coming. And each time she slept, Grandpa's shadow returned, watching her. Then came the day when she understood. It wasn't a dream. None of it was. She was back in the hospital. Only this time the room was darker. Her parents sat by the bed, silent, terrified. The doctor said her condition had worsened. Peppa was suffocating. And in that moment she understood. Her death had already happened. Peppa's parents stand quietly beside a small grave. No wow words, only wind. Grandpa sits behind bars. His face is filled with regret. He was responsible for the death of his own granddaughter. A police officer leans in and asks, "Why did you kill your granddaughter with a knife?" Grandpa stays silent. He cannot answer. He sits alone, locked away for what he did. There are no words that can explain such cruelty. He just stares at the screen. His eyes are wide and empty.